rise to the top and like take ownership over the subsystems and stuff. So yeah, it makes sense. Oh yeah, the ownership thing is another thing that the cameras brought up that's like really important. The thing that you're making is yours. It's like, if you have a goal, and this is the thing that you want to make, and this is the subsystem, like you own the plumbing subsystem, right? Mm-hmm. You can, it kind of expands your thinking of what you can do to get it done. It's like, well, I'm waiting on the injector people because they have to give me the spec for their fitting that they're going to use, so I'm not going to do it. It's like, well, I need to get this done, so I'm going to go talk to them and try to figure out what it is that they need, or I don't actually know how to design this. Okay, let's branch out. Let's ask other people from other subsystems because I need to get this done. So I'm gonna, that's the mentality that I hope, that I kind of see a lot of great engineers have, and I hope I can embody, and I hope you guys can, if you're interested, learn to embody as well. Thank you. Yeah, what's up?
Quick question. What happens if you have a lack of interest in one of the subsystems? Let's say like one guy signs up for controls, and then like 20 people sign up for the plumbing system.
We could probably figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
I don't think we like have.
But you can.
That could be
yeah.
an issue.
Yeah, we've thought about that, and like because controls is gonna be tough. I don't think like.
No, we have people for controls.
Yeah, but I mean like, it's probably like the toughest thing. So like if we have a bunch of people like on injector chamber and nozzle, and then nobody on controls, like that's obviously poses an issue. But we have people, a good amount of people for each subsystem at the very least, so we don't have to worry about that. But if something like that comes up, then McCart and I will figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and also you can switch too.
Yeah, we're not constrained to one. If you guys want to be in multiple ones, that's fine.
Yes, but yeah,
we try to focus.
It's just in general, the system is it's so integrated that everything is happening together, and it's one continuous like liquid and gas flow. And it's one continuous thing, so it's hard to say that I only do the injector, because you can't do just the injector without considering the nozzle or the chamber, because the injector is going to affect hot spots on the chamber walls, and that's going to affect the cooling requirements for the chamber. Like, you know what I mean? Or you can't, or what you want, what kind of pressure drop you have over your injector is gonna govern what size of helium tank the plumbing has to have for pressurizing the propellants. So it's all like really intertwined.
All right.
I talk a lot, I'm sorry. I just get going, right? So if you guys want to have any more discussions, like if you guys want to talk about it, come up, let's talk. For the people watching this, you're gonna get an email with this presentation. Do the form, and meetings start next week.
We'll send out another email for days and times and stuff like that.
Subsystem. Thank you.
What about you guys?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna send that out probably tonight or tomorrow. It's basically done. I don't know. There's really nothing there yet, so to me it just feels weird to just send it out, but it's because I haven't sent it out yet. So I'll probably send it out right now. Google Drive, I'll send probably tomorrow. I'm gonna add some more things, just so people have.
That's Cameron texting me.
So we have like I want some things like some seminars, some like YouTube videos, so people right away can kind of like jump in. Not obviously you don't have to watch the whole thing, but like I want to kind of get the ball rolling in terms of like acquiring knowledge and introducing you to basic rocket theory, because once you guys start really getting into it, you're gonna find something that like interests you more in the subsystem research.
Yes, that's the kickoff.
So to answer your question, Drive will be out tomorrow and Slack will be out tonight.
Sounds good.
So you said this weekend you're gonna be putting people in subsystems. You're gonna like post, like, or send us an email or something of like everybody where they got put. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
well, it's your choice. Like you know what subsystem you're ending up in.
Right.
Like, we'll do this if we need to do shuffling. We'll do it later.
Okay.
And once we get in our subsystems, will it be? Can we make sure we all get a assigned job?
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, of course, if you're not doing your job, somebody's gonna take it. But can we make sure we all have like an even spread of, so we can all get like that knowledge?
Okay, so everybody has some piece of hardware or software that they own, that they're responsible for, that's their thing. Is that what you mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Definitely. I agree with that mentality.
So we can all feel like we're part of it, so it's
Yep.
just like, you know.
And we will know more about it once we know more about the system. So like I said before, it goes requirements, so project requirements, design criteria, and then you start designing the system, right? So you start designing the system in that little process. Once you know what your requirements are, like my system has to have a factor of safety of 2 or something, and combined together with another requirement, you're like, okay, well, I want to use this metal for this. Okay, and then you start working on it, right? As that process continues, you'll know more about what the actual parts are that are going to go into it, and that's when you can assign ownership. That's like, okay, you guys take this, make sure that this thing interfaces well with, yeah, I agree. So it's just like, I might not know right away because we don't really know exactly what we're making.
Yeah, so for right now, it's just gonna be like, everyone's assignment is basically just acquire some knowledge, go like research, watch the YouTube videos. Then the dungeon next week is gonna be, we're gonna have more.
Each subsystem is going to have a dungeon.
Yeah, each subsystem's gonna have a dungeon, but it's for right now, your only assignment is just to go watch YouTube videos essentially. Find out what interests you, and once we start getting that knowledge acquired, like among everybody basically, then jobs and like for initial assignments will start popping up, and we can start assigning them to you guys.
Yo.
No, what's up?
How many heads you guys got on this, like, outside of this room, so like total people, how many?
My list has about 30, I think. But there are people who actually showed up to the first meeting. Like, it's kind of interesting how this has evolved. It's like not, I didn't like post anything anywhere about it. It's like word of mouth. People heard about my rocket project or talked to me, so, or talked to people who I talked to. So I don't expect it to be like formula, like 100 people show up and then 5 stay. I don't know what the numbers are from. I know that's what it's like for Hyperloop, right? That's how it was.
Well, I mean, even for Formula.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
for most of the folks, it's going to be.
Yeah. But it's more like we're gonna have that phase later on. We're gonna have that phase like fall 2020. I hope that by then we already have a small engine that's test fired, and we already have like our core organization. You guys are the core competency, the people who started the organization, and we'll be able to expand later. Right now, we're focusing on it for ourselves and for the product that we're trying to design.
You guys wanna get out of here?
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Thank you so much for coming. I know it's Friday. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming.